My dear brothers and sisters, today we have a quiet, dramatic story from the Gospel. Lot of people gathered around the disciples. Jesus and the 3 chosen disciples are gone away to the mountain to pray. And there are a lot of people who needed healing. Especially one father brought his son for healing. And the disciples attempted to heal him, to drive out the spirit. But they failed. And we can imagine the commotion. Hundreds of people gathered. In front of them, the disciples fail. And we can imagine their shame and their feeling of embarrassment and argument and shout of the crowd. Especially the Pharisees who are gathered there to criticize Jesus and his disciples. We have to understand this text. We have to read 3 chapters before. This is chapter 9 of Mark. In chapter 6, Jesus sends out these disciples 2 by 2, and he gave them power to cast out demons, to cure the sick. They went, they did, everything worked so well. And we read towards the end of the chapter 6 that they came out to Jesus they were so happy that even all kinds of demons were coming out of people, all kinds of illnesses being healed by them. But now they fail. Jesus comes down, finds out what is going on. And then the father of the boy, desperate, he must have been disappointed that the disciples were not able to do it. So his faith was shaken. So he asked Jesus, if you can do something. They couldn't do anything. If you can do something, please. And we know what happened. Jesus is not very happy with that question. Can you tell God if you can? Jesus tells us everything is possible. You only need to believe. And that was a great reassurance for the Father. He come out with a prayer which is very, very famous. Lord, help my unbelief. I believe, but help my unbelief. If there is a trace of doubt in me, please help me. And we know immediately the miracle happens. This story teaches us a lot of things. Often we are behaving like many of these people. Sometimes we are like the father. Sometimes we are like the boy who is deaf and mute. Sometimes we are like the disciples. Why the disciples were not able to heal? They asked in private later. The reason is since they were very happy that a lot of miracles were happening through them, they thought it is a gift given to them. It's a power they have. Instead, it is actually a power which was given by Jesus to them. They were just channels. So the moment they began to think that it was their power, things started failing. This happens to us. We are able to do a lot of things in life with the help of God. But sometimes we begin to become proud. We begin to think that, I am capable of doing a lot of things. Then life begins to crumble. So the solution is, Jesus said, prayer is the only solution. And prayer here simply means seeking God's help. Only through God's help we can really achieve something. We can build our lives. In the book of Sirach, in the first reading we heard, all wisdom belongs to God. Power and dominion is with God. And we are created by Him. So we seek power and dominion over anything in life through God in prayer. But is that possible? It is said that most human beings are half atheists. Atheists are people who don't believe in God. But even those who believe in God, most of the time they are behaving like half atheists. because we are possessed with faith on one side, doubt on the other side, like the father of the boy. He believed that Jesus could heal or his disciples could heal, but got disappointed. Then he began to doubt. So this is often our condition. When we pray or when we hope for a good thing in life, often we are taken by doubt. So our life is a mixture of belief and unbelief. What shall we do then? The best thing is to pray like the father of the boy. Even when you think that problems in life are formidable, nobody can do anything about it, just say, I believe, and pray, God, help my unbelief. This is considered as one of the best possible prayers we can do to God. Just tell God, I believe, help my unbelief. There is a anecdote about the famous French philosopher Simone Weil. She died very young at the age of 34 in 1943. When she was sick, some friends went to see her and they found that they couldn't do anything. So one friend once said, Simone, all that I can do is only to pray for you. We can't do anything else. And it is said that she replied, why do you say only prayer? That is the only thing human beings can do. That's the best thing you can do for me. So this is the lesson we have from this gospel today. Like the father who prayed, I believe, help my unbelief. That's the best thing we can do in our life when we are faced with unexpected problems, difficulties. Everything is possible for God, and everything is possible for who believes. Everything happens well for those who pray.